It's one of the saddest things that you will ever see. Every Monday morning, it's time for the homeless in America's finest city to move it or lose it. These are the life possessions for people who didn't move it.
I'm kind of old. I got arthritis. In Vietnam, I got blown up. Excuse me, I don't like that. But it's kind of hard to get around. You know? Just have a hard time standing up sometimes.
Now that the weather is changing for the worse, the streets of San Diego are even less friendly, especially for injured war veterans like Benjamin.
Just have a hard time standing up sometimes. If I was in a house, I'd be warm.
Until last year, the city put up money to put up a massive tent when the weather got bad. They called it the Winter Shelter, and it was run by the Alpha Project.
We transitioned about 1,000 people through that in five months, and it was really a great resource for getting people into a permanent place to stay, at least for 5 months anyway, and not having to be, weather driven in and out. But it's not happening anymore.
Instead, some of the local homeless groups are making room wherever they can.
Last time it rained, we had 50 men and women in here.
Across town at Father Joe's Village, it's the same deal. They transformed the dining rooms into a dorm room.
It's a dining room, so we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner in each of these dining rooms, and we convert them at night.
Right now, we're on 17th Street, where you can see there are literally hundreds of people lined up in their makeshift tents and their cardboard houses and their shopping carts. It is just a very sad situation. The rain is on its way once again, and of course, it's going to be cold tonight. The number of people living on the streets is now in the thousands, and once you're in it, it is hard to get out.
You get stuck down here, they grab a hold of you, like a spider web on you, They'll grab a hold of you and keep you here.
And while a night out of the cold and rain is nice, the ultimate goal, of course, is long-term.
201 folks in here that came, right out of the street, and they have a place to stay for the rest of their lives if they want to. It's their 260 square foot units with their own bathrooms, their own kitchenettes.
And sometimes this does the trick. With the proper help, it is possible to leave the streets.
We've seen guys that have third, three generations of gang membership. Now they're out there working side by side with the cops tearing down crack houses. So it's taking people who maybe were part of the problem, who were part of the problem, and making them part of the solution.
All right, back here live on the corner of 15th and Market. As you can see, this tent city out there, these folks are trying to stay dry. They're trying to stay warm, but that winter shelter is not going to happen this year, and those temporary shelters only have so many beds. But as Bob McElroy said, and the key is this, once you walk in that door, even if for temporary help, they can help you along the road if you're willing or capable of taking that road. So really, just stepping into one of these shelters at one time could change your whole life. A lot of the folks out here with drug problems and mental illness and things like that, they never take that step. But it's open to them right now, at a limited basis, of course, but there are some openings right now. When I say right now, I mean right now. After dinner, they're going to shut down those shelters and start putting the cots out. So we're live in East Village. That's what's happening. We'll throw it back to you.
All right.